Good afternoon everybody. Welcome to our kinematics and dynamics lab. Today's experiment is on gyroscopic apparatus. The aim of the experiment to compare experimentally the gyroscopic couple on motorized gyroscope with applied couple. Gyroscope is an interesting instrument used for control of aeroplanes, naval ships, two-wheeled vehicles, four-wheelers, guided missiles, etc. It is having three mutually perpendicular axes. First of all, this is a rotor. It is rotate about a horizontal axis. Suppose if you take three axes like this. This is horizontal axis. This is y-axis, vertical axis. This is another horizontal axis, z-axis. So, rotor rotates about horizontal axis. This is called angular velocity of spin. Angular velocity of spin, it is rotate about its horizontal axis. At the same time, it can also rotate like this. That means, the axis of the rotor having the angular velocity about the vertical axis. This is the vertical axis. It will move along this vertical axis like this. So, this is called angular velocity of precision, and this axis is called axis of precision. At the same time, there is one more axis. This is the third axis. It is couple axis. Suppose if you apply any load here, then about this axis it rotates. This is the angular velocity of couple. The main apparatus are a rotor disc, a weight stud, angular scale with pointer, a dimmer start, an FHP motor, power supply point, and a tachometer. Before we are going to conduct this experiment, I would like to tell some technical terms which are used in this experiment. First one is angular velocity of spin. What is angular velocity of spin? Here the spinning body is the rotor. The velocity of this spinning body is called angular velocity of spin. It is in radian per second. It can be measured by using a tachometer. By taking a tachometer, we can measure the RPM of this rotor. That is n value in RPM, and 2 pi n by 60, you will get the angular velocity of spin omega. That is the first term we are using in this experiment. Second one is angular velocity of precision. Angular velocity of precision means here, this is the axis of spin, x-axis. So, the rotation of this axis about y-axis is called angular velocity of precision. The rotation of the x-axis about y-axis. So, x-axis will rotate like this about y-axis, that is like this. So, the axis of rotation of the rotor can rotate about y-axis like this. This is called velocity of precision. This velocity of precision generally measured in radian per second. Generally here there is a protractor at the bottom of the apparatus. So, angular velocity of precision is calculated by using angular displacement divided by time. Angular displacement is in the radians and time is in seconds. Suppose if you move like this, there is some angle turn. The time taken to turn some angle, we will measure with the stopwatch, and the angle divided by the time will give the angular velocity of precision. That is the second one. Coming to the third one, couple. So, first one is gyroscopic couple and second one is applied torque. Gyroscopic couple is when it is having the angular rotation about x-axis like this, there is some couple. The couple generated due to change of direction of angular velocity of rotor is called gyroscopic couple. So this is a theoretical value of gyroscopic couple. It is generally given by C is equal I into omega p, where I is equal moment of inertia of the rotor and omega is the angular velocity of this rotor and omega p is angular velocity of precision. Similarly, what is the applied torque? Applied torque. If you place some weight in the weight stud here, then due to the weight there is some torque will act in this direction. The product of weight and its distance between the load and the center of the disc is called the applied torque. These are some technical terms. Similarly, angular momentum. What is angular momentum? It is the product of moment of inertia and angular velocity of the rotor. I into omega is called angular momentum of the rotor here. So these are some technical terms which are used in this gyroscopic experiment. Now I am going to describe the procedure to conduct this experiment. Check the rotor for vertical position. Adjust the balance weight slightly if required. After checking the rotor for vertical position, keep the dimmer start at 0 position. Give the power supply and give the voltage around up to 170 volts and then reduce. Adjust the rotor speed as required. Speed is to be noted when it becomes steady. It takes around 5 minutes to stabilize. So wait up to some time when it is attaining the constant speed. Now we can measure the RPM by using the tachometer. So measure the RPM with the tachometer. Put the required weight in the weight stud and at the same instant start the stop clock. Note down the time required for 90 degrees precision. Repeat the procedure for different weights and different rotor speeds. Note down the time taken for 90 degrees of rotation as well as the RPM.